Hello, people. Good to connect. I know it's been a while. A lot of things have been happening, a lot of tough situations, a lot of considerations, and absolutely a lot of toughness to be shown. I think that's the important part here. What all's really happening is something I haven't seen in a very long time. Also, the impact is probably something that I have no clue about, but you've got to continue some way or in some manner possible. Uh, Wanted to speak to you about absolute nothingness because sometimes that's a feeling which comes within, or rather, it's been a feeling that I've had for a very long time, so I'm not very clueless about it. But of course, there were billions of other things to do during that particular situation, and hence I didn't pay too much heed. Moving on, if you feel, or rather, if you're someone who thinks that life is a drag, well, you're not alone. Not alone because there are so many moments in life that you wonder if existence is crucial, if your existence really makes sense. And finally, of course, if you really have any hope to reclaim a life that you once cherished so much. If this very conversation makes you feel a bit odd, let me tell you, there are people who faced much dreadful and divergently awful situations as well. But you are probably in a situation which is sandwiched between the past, the future, and with you trying to make the future count. Yeah, I think the sandwich theory works pretty well here. The sandwich theory because you're sandwiched between what the possibilities are and what the possibilities were in the past. So you're actually, or if I may strike out that word actually, you're probably the cold cuts, the cheese, the lettuce between the entire sandwich, and you will add in the crunch or the ooziness to the sandwich. That's the sandwich theory of absolute nothingness. So, right now, the feeling of absolute nothingness, that is what is clouding the minds of many people. And I thought it's with a very specific set of people, but whenever I speak to others, or at least read a lot of situational theories of what others have gone through, you tend to realize that you're not alone. You're in this continuous motion, which is right now feeling like absolute nothingness. But you do hinge upon a hope that this will help you conquer the demons that have plagued your past and help you annihilate, or rather chop through, the bushy areas which will show your future. But then you have to try hard. You can't be stopped by people, you can't be stopped by painful incidents, and you can definitely not be stopped by the negative chatter, which is dime a dozen or probably overpowering the positive commentary that we all want to listen to. But then we're human, right? We're human because we tend to realize that we are communal beings for sure. We need the community, we need people around us, but we also need our solace, we also need our silence, and we also need the calmness, the peace of mind that allows us to think better. There are many situations where you're stuck for answers, you're stuck for a movement, and you're definitely stuck for the outcomes because you're actually thinking about them. Strike the word actually, you are thinking about them. But then you're met with doubt, you're met with fear, and of course, you're met with people who can be deceitful. That's how the world goes. But then there are one, two, or if you're lucky, five people who, no matter what happens in this world, believe that you have the power to impress, you have the power to create, and you have the power to never let go and finish the task at hand. Yes, you wish there were 10 people at least who believed in you. But you make do with five because these are those people who can see through the mess. When it's raining too hard, when the land is marshy, mushy, slushy even, and when you know there is just no one to hold you on, and you're probably falling back, you notice a force that pushes you, straightens your back, and tells you, you've got your whole life ahead of you. Why would you even think about this? But then, since there's a brain fog, since the mind is numb, and since you're absolutely clueless because you don't have a support system, that is when you claim a little bit of defeat. A defeat which is so soul crushing that you wonder if you can ever get back on your feet. But then remember, or at least maybe I am remembering, I'd like to remind myself that you will emerge. You have no other option. You definitely don't want to be in a different realm of reality where you have no control on yourself. And you can only find control when you know you can have things within your control with the support of those who believe in you. Well, that's that. I'm not sure if I've made sense with everyone, but then in a situation that I find myself in, the most I can do is speak about it. And also because I don't have people around. So maybe the internet, the people on YouTube, the people on social platforms, and the ones who've gone through situations like this can realize, empathize, and bounce off their thoughts as well. It's a long road. There are a lot of things to do. There are milestones to achieve. That is the most important part. And quoting Robert Frost, miles to go before you sleep. Heck, I'm not even sleeping. Just want to continue in the best way possible. That should keep everyone happy and keep me and everyone else happy too. Good conversation, and we hope everything settles down and the smiles are back again. They will be. Good talking to you, and take care. Bye bye.